Welcome to Bass Ham Studios. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers Pod. Oh, that's a little loud, huh? I'm trying to do it like Chris. Hold on, let me. Give me one more.
And cut. Let's go back to the tape.
And go.
Welcome to the Whiskey and Whiskers Podcast. We're live in Bass Ham Studios. We're getting fall down drunk and solving all the problems. We're your host, Whiskey Wizard Matt.
Gator.
And Blake.
And cut.
Nailed it.
Okay, cool.
We're going to use that take.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. He's been practicing putting in the reps.
No, my reps were way better than what actually happened. I just came in hot, and Blake looked at me like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Oh, gotta reel it back." And then I stopped, and then
Wait, so you're blaming me for
I'm
that
blaming
debacle of an intro?
Oh, I'm blaming you. No, we want Gator. Gator's doing it next week if Chris doesn't show up.
Fine. Yeah, if Chris doesn't show.
I don't know what you're apologizing for. I thought you nailed it.
Okay, cool.
Right on the head.
I think I
Out of
did
the
it
park,
right.
dude.
Yeah. Like a hammer on a nail. You nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right into the wood. That hard wood. You drove that nail with one strike.
Maybe like two. Maybe I hit my thumb a little
It
bit.
was definitely like two.
Yeah.
Like, missed the first one and then hit it right the second time.
Nice. Well done.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done any better, so.
Yeah, Blake never did an intro.
Nope.
Could Blake do an intro?
Nope.
What do you mean?
He
Could,
can't read.
Blake?
He can't read.
That's true. How would I read the script? The
I don't know.
teleprompter. This teleprompter's got a bunch of fucking hieroglyphs on it.
Yeah, dude. Because he can't read, he can't write his own shit because he can't read it if you wrote it. You know what I mean? So he's just
No, I write it down. I just can't read it again. Like,
you can't read your
it's just
handwriting.
nonsense. You know? It's just gibberish.
Pictures and shit.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know if that's a cat or a squirrel or my mom, but it's one of those things. But I still can't figure out what it's supposed to be or say. Yeah, so don't do the intro.
Okay. Deal.
You can memorize it though, just because you can't read or write. You can always remember things.
Remember what?
Things
Oh.
like an intro. You just remember it, memorize it, like your name. You memorized your name.
Did I? I kind of fucked that up sometimes too.
Because we like call you out by your name on the show, and you're like, oh yeah, now I remember.
Uh-huh.
Like, I forgot. Whoops.
You guys remember who he is like every second of the show?
So anytime you go somewhere and they're like, in your name? And
No,
you're like,
every time we do the intro, it like puts me on the spot. It's like fucking I'm up to bat in the World Series or like I get really anxious because it's like Whiskey Wizard Matt, Gator, and then I'm like, what am I doing? And then I got to fucking fire off, right? Like I got to perform right then, you know?
Yeah.
put you on the spot, dude.
And then I landed every time.
Yeah, because you work well under pressure.
That's a lot of pressures.
Yeah. You're the guy who calls the doctor's office.
And Blake, boom. And
Yeah.
then we have to pause it because I do like a victory dance, you know?
Yeah, and you run around the room and
then,
stuff.
and then we start it back.
Yeah.
It's good, though.
That's the magic. We're letting you guys in behind the scenes.
It's good for your
Yeah.
blood pressure.
It is good for my blood
The
pressure.
studio got a little update. We got some more art in here.
Yeah, we're a lot more cultured now.
Yeah, what happened?
What do you mean?
I noticed we got some new decorative
I don't think you did.
wall things.
Oh. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck the audience. We don't have to tell them.
No.
No.
They don't even know we have walls. We could be lying about that.
It's like trying to figure out who Kaiser Soze is at the end of that one movie or what's in the box, you know, where they open it up and it just like glistens gold and they close it, you know.
Oh, Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, it's that Pulp Fiction where they just open up the box and then they keep closing it.
Mm-hmm.
You never
with
know
John
what's inside
Travolta?
of it, but it's pretty cool.
No, I don't remember shit, dude.
John Travolta.
You get it?
Because you don't remember things?
Because he's John Travolta.
No, I don't get it.
No.
Why? He doesn't remember things?
Who?
John Travolta?
No, Bruce Willis doesn't remember.
I never
things.
heard of him.
But he's also in Pulp Fiction. Poor Bruce Willis, bro.
Isn't Samuel L. Jackson in that too?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I think everyone should be pretty, you know, it's a good movie. You want to be in that movie, don't you?
Pulp Fiction?
Yeah. Cult classic all the way. It's not even a cult classic. It's like the biggest cult classic movie there ever was.
Wouldn't it suck though? Like you make all these movies and you're like, I don't want to watch that fucking movie. You're like, I was in it. That shit sucked. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're saying like John Travolta and Bruce Willis?
Yeah,
they don't have Pulp Fiction. Like
No.
they don't. That's not a thing for them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I heard that's one actor. He said he was an actor and his son was an actor, and his son said he can't watch anything with it in his, but he catches his dad watching his movies all the time because he loves watching him act. He loves watching being in the movies and shit. So I mean, it'd either be cool or it wouldn't be cool.
Yeah, but that'd be weird if he was like watching his own movies. He was like, "Oh, look at me."
Yeah. Could you imagine watching your own Batman movie?
Wait, what?
You're like Val Kilmer and you're like, yeah.
Like watching a movie and you get to bang the co-star. You're like, yeah, I totally banged that chick in that movie. Let's go watch that.
You think Jim Carrey watches Dumb and Dumber and he's like, dude, it's so fucking funny. You gotta watch this movie.
I'm the best.
You gotta watch this movie.
I'm the funniest. Could you imagine watching Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey? That'd be pretty cool too.
Or like Schindler's List. That dude. He's like, you need to watch this movie that I acted in. I watched it all the time. Me acting.
It's really good. It's my favorite movie, really.
Yeah, dude. Like what? What about porn people? You think they like watching their videos? Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if you're the dude.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
You have your own Pornhub station, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see what's in the box. We're drinking the same shit we were drinking last week because we're gonna.
No, this was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you're right. I don't know.
Is that Simple Green? Oh, it's William and Green.
I kind of like it.
It's real hot though.
Greeny.
Instead of drinking an entire bottle every week, maybe we just like drink, some of a bottle every week. And then drink more. I'm trying to sell this. I'm not doing a very good job, am I?
No, it's great.
No, it's fucking cool.
I'm
it's
letting
fucking
you do
cool.
your pitch.
Because see what this is doing is this is going to allow us to further research and develop our ideas around this bottle of whiskey. So we'll feel better about the way we review it,
Yeah.
We'll feel better about like now we can use the metric of like, okay, what about 2 or 3 times? What if you get drunk a second time on the same thing? Does it change your opinion of it?
I feel like instead of just running into the field and, going after one thing really hardcore, we're like stepping back and we're like, oh, we're going to do it all. Just not all at the same time. We're going to take our time.
We're going to walk down there and fuck all those cows.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of going and getting ice cream, not fucking any cows.
Oh, and I have to do a shout out because one of our biggest listeners got me a titty shot glass from Mallorca.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming that's how you say that. There's 2 L's. Mallorca?
I'm not going to try to say it because I'm going to sound better than you do.
You're going to show me up?
Yeah. Hey, and that's a beautiful shot glass.
Yeah, I think it's really nice.
It really is, though. Because it's boobs, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was because of the... Yeah. No.
Well, they're ornamental, but, yeah, they've got a nice shape and stuff.
I mean, they're shaped almost exactly the same as this one from Port Aransas.
Yeah. They're standard bolt-ons.
And this one from Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Dude, I like it.
By
Those
that,
are the best kind of shot glasses you can have.
Yeah, they got like a, you can hold them right here.
Yeah, or you can drink in between them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what I like doing.
All right, so let me ask you that. Wait, we got to take a shot. But then I want to ask you, where is Mallorca?
I don't know. Should I Google it?
Mallorca. No, I want you to guess.
Well, if they got bikini shot glasses, I'm assuming it has a beach or a lake around it somewhere.
Somewhere
a beach or a lake. Yeah, I can see that.
It's probably an island.
What?
I'm gonna guess Mallorca is an island.
Why? Because they got titty shot glasses. You think they got beach there? There's beaches. Is that's the logic here we're going with? Because I've gotten titty shot glasses at other beaches too, so I'm following this.
Yeah. It's like geoguessing. They got bikini titty shot glasses. They probably on a beach or a lake.
You don't get those at like a ski
South
resort
Carolina?
Or at tennis court. You don't get it there.
A country club probably not getting a
tennis
shot
court.
glasses.
You're not getting those in the duck blind or something. Like I don't know, golf course. Probably not. You're probably getting fucking just regular shot glasses because nobody with big tits plays golf because it doesn't work. Physics, dude.
Dude, they should sell titty shot glasses at golf courses. That you put like
people would buy the fuck out of them.
People will buy them.
Yeah, but they're like, what are these things? I never see these because you're on the golf course all day, bud. You know what I'm saying?
So.
Like that guy who played 1,000 rounds of golf.
No, so the guy.
Wait. Let's take a shot.
Okay. Oh yeah, Shooter McGavin. This is the really spicy stuff, right? Isn't this what we used to clean out your fucking V8 from 1972?
I don't know if you were on this show, Gator. Were you on the show 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. I think this gave me like stomach cancer for a week.
Oh, okay.
Stage 4.
You got over
my prostate, and I took a shit, and it all went away. I was just hungover, I think. Something like that.
We're going all over the place. So we have to talk about where is Mallorca. We have to talk about the guy that played 30 rounds of golf, and we have to talk about your shit, Gator.
What? Why?
These are the 3
What
things.
are you, a doctor now? Okay.
Okay, first of all, where is Mallorca?
I'm going with the beach.
South Carolina?
I'm going into
the beach. It's at the beach.
I'm saying it's an island. Mallorca is an island. I don't know where it is, but it's an island.
Everything's an island if you look at it that way.
In like Spain or Greece or something, or like in like South Carolina.
It could be in the Mediterranean Sea. That sounds very Greekish, right?
It kind of sounds like continentally islandish, like Asia. Or like
Oh, you think Majorca is a continent?
Africa?
Because it's impossible to know all the continents, right?
I always get them confused with counties and countries.
Okay.
Continent, they do sound the same.
Yeah.
Well, Texas is a continent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought too.
That's why we have like North Texas and East Texas
Yeah.
and West Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some other Texases.
South Texas.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Central Texas. South Central Texas.
And then the Hill Country. For some reason, that's just its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, no, it is.
Okay, so Majorca's in
The beach.
The beach. Okay.
Yeah, the
Figured-
beach. It has a beach on it.
Fucking nailed it. Got that one.
Sounds
what's the next thing? Oh, the guy that
creep,
played golf for like 6 days or whatever.
He played it for 32 hours straight, and he sent it in to Guinness Book of World Records to try to get it verified. But he was playing for charity. And he played 32 hours of straight golf. I think he played like upwards of 110 holes.
Okay, so 2 things. The first one is after 18 holes, dude, I'm fucking done. Like, I'm drunk. It's hot.
Yeah,
he
he
was
got-
a PGA pro or something like that.
So
he's
really good at drinking and playing golf. Not like you, amateur, where you're fucking wasted out there. He's wasted, but he can still play golf.
well, like
He's a pro.
2 or 3 years ago when I started playing golf, I was trying to break 100. That was my big thing, you know. And now 2 or 3 years later, I'm trying to break 80,
100 holes?
and I'm still shooting 107 both times. But you know, we're trying.
Okay.
What are you sawing a fucking tree down over there?
What are you doing over there?
Falling down a tree?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Oh, really? What am I doing?
I don't know. You're doing something with a saw. Sawing wood.
All right, and then the second thing about this guy that played golf for way too long, why didn't he play golf like with breaks? Like, why not go to bed and then be like, babe, I got to go back and play golf again?
Because he was trying to break a world record of playing golf.
But couldn't you break a world record for playing golf like consecutive days? That would be a way.
That'd
better.
be way better, especially if you got charity to pay for it. You're like, babe,
That's
for
a way
charity. I
better
gotta
record
go
to
play
break.
golf every day. It's my job.
Oh, I'd rather go to like extremes and just play until like I died on the golf course. His emaciated fucking
And you would
body
get in the
fell.
Guinness Book of World Records as like the 5th guy that died on a golf course or something.
Yeah, dude. There's like no charity money at all at the end of it. They're like, he died. They're like, we're not paying no fucking charity.
You pay for like a 7 a.m. tea time and you just keep playing, you know, till you're dead.
The sheriff comes out there and they're like trying to shoot you on the golf course because you won't get off the golf course. You're like, I'm playing for charity. Hunger strike. I'm only drinking Michelob Ultras and fucking vodka.
Yeah, you would be a menace by day 3, right? Like,
Yeah, dude.
You've been fucking wasted for 3 days.
You've been shitting on the golf course
you're
and
like,
stuff, dude. Like,
I'm gonna keep playing, and they're like, dude, you're laying on the fucking
they're tasing
3rd
you, dude.
fairway, and you have puke all over yourself.
Yeah, it's for charity, dude.
For charity. Get the fuck off the golf course. Where's my golf cart?
Yeah, it's in a pond. It's like wrecked. All the fish are dead because they got like electrocuted by your Tesla that you drove into the fucking pond. All the groundwater's poisoned because
Yeah, no, the more I think about it, this guy does deserve to be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
yeah, dude, he's incredible.
It's fucking rough.
He's
But
a pro.
I didn't read anywhere where he drank for 32 hours straight and played golf. You
Well,
know?
because he's a pro, they don't have to say that.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, do they have to say, like, he used golf clubs? No.
Like
You
they
just assume. Like, I'm assuming he used golf clubs.
yeah, he did.
All right.
You assuming he drank?
I'm
Okay,
assuming
yeah.
he was fucking drunk since, like, the 3rd hole.
Oh, other athletes like use drugs and alcohol to, enhance their performance.
Yeah. And these are athletes.
Yeah. Golf is all about like relaxing and stuff. So
But when
you
you're
have to
playing for
drink.
charity, shouldn't you have a golf a cart girl at every hole?
For charity.
Yeah, for
For
charity.
the children.
Like you need water, right, to hydrate.
Yeah, but they have the buckets of water. You just get a little paper cup and drink it, right?
Yeah, see, you play golf.
But you don't need the water till like hole 8, so you can drink until hole 8, and then you're like, I need a water and then another beer, you know.
I guess you could do that.
But 111 holes of drinking would be kind of crazy, especially if you did a beer hole.
He's a champion.
Yeah,
Yeah, grand champion.
The GOAT. I don't even know his name.
I don't know who it is. Do you want me to look it up to you? Who it
Spieth.
was?
It's Spieth, right?
I don't know. Let me see who it is. Let me see.
It's not Tiger Woods. I figured
No.
he'd be doing a lot of stuff for charity at this point.
Tiger Woods has just been playing golf like for 36 years or something.
Yeah, professionally.
Isaac Rowlands, 25, an assistant PGA professional based at the Grove near Watford and Hertfordshire. So this 25-year-old.
Woodford shirt and Higgins.
So that's not even real. This is like
fucking
an AI
wacky.
generated fucking story. Like, the fuck? It's not even real golf because it's not in America either. Like,
Oh shit!
they're gonna shut
Cherry
this guy down.
Paddington pants upon butter.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
what the fuck?
Definitely
Must be
not South
British.
Carolina, dude.
It's from Mallorca.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a
No, where's Mallorca? You want me to look that up? How do you spell it?
Impossible to know. It's written on these titties right here.
There's an M in there somewhere.
I don't even have.
What
Oh, you
happened?
have the titties.
Oh man,
Is it how's it spelled?
there's no. Oh yeah, there is. I thought there was a K in it. And there's a C.
Where is it? Well, how's it spelled?
Where is it?
See, it's hard to spell.
M-A-L-L.
It's spelled Mallorca, but it's not. It's not.
That's
that.
just the phonetic way to pronounce it.
Oh look, I'm a badass. Mallorca, also known as Mallorca,
Mallorca.
is a Spanish island.
Mallorca. Look,
Is a Spanish
fucking nailed
island
it.
located
Mallorca.
in the Mediterranean Sea off the coast of Spain. I nailed
What?
it. Look
It
at
is
that.
in the Mediterranean.
Look at that.
I said Africa.
Where's the?
That's
where's
a
the
Mediterranean country, dude.
Europe and Africa.
Europe and
Dude,
Africa.
I nailed it.
It's an island.
I totally knew it was an island.
I think Gator
Damn.
nailed it. It's a beach.
No, I told you it was a beach, bro.
I'm not a beach. You're a beach,
You're a beach.
son of a beach.
I need to get some shot glass titties.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You can get implants.
Yeah.
You can get them at the golf
Where's
course.
the trashiest beach I can get shot glass titties from? Like the trashiest one.
Port A,
Port A? I'm gonna go to Port A and get some
I
more
guess.
shot glass.
Is Port A trashy? I don't know. That's where I go to the beach and I get shot glasses.
Where's a real trashy beach?
I mean, Port A's pretty trashy. South Padre, maybe.
That's the only beach I'd go to.
That could be worse.
I feel like it's the same level. It's just more dangerous, maybe. People get more crunk there. It gets more turned up. You know what I'm saying?
South Padre is where I went, like, in high school during spring break. Right? Port A is more like, oh, I'm going to go down and go fishing.
Yeah, but you can also do like South Padre stuff in Port A too,
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
because it's like a beach.
'Cause it's a beach. Stuff like buying shot glasses.
Yeah, so you can get fucking titty shot glasses there for sure,
Yeah.
And catching crabs.
dude. That's crazy.
Like the hermit crabs.
This is-
Or the little ghost crabs. You catch
Yeah.
those too.
That's really cool. So this came from
Mallorca.
yeah.
Spain.
Wow, it's incredible. They got nice titty shot glasses over in Spain.
And it's weird, right? That like almost exactly the same as the Tampa Bay and the Port A titties.
Wow.
It's a cultural, like a cross culture, spanning cultures.
God is
Right?
You think we could tap
Everyone was like, you know what, we need titty shot glasses across the world. We all understand.
Yeah, I think this is a movement of peace.
Dude, what if we tap into this market and start making sagging titty shot glasses instead of perfect titty shot glasses like we have?
You think there's a market for that?
For saggy titty shot glasses? Yeah. These are perfect, like,
Those are perfect tens, dude.
yeah.
They're bolt-ons, but they're
yeah,
great.
she kind of got the high beams on, right?
Yeah, but I'm not complaining, dude. Really? That's good. You're gonna get that, and you're gonna be like, I don't know. I kind of like fucking.
You know, for a white elephant, you give saggy titty shot glasses. It's like, you're going to use it, but they're saggy titties, you know?
I don't
I mean-
know. That might be a fucking game off for me. You know, I'd scope that out ahead of time, though.
You wouldn't use a titty shot, sagging titty shot glass?
Nah, dude, it's not effective. It's just not effective for the way I like to.
I think you would.
No. Fucking tempt me. Put it in front of me. You're gonna know ahead of time too. You're gonna be like, "Hey, some saggy titty shot glasses." But we're gonna get Gator with it.
Maybe there's varying degrees of.
I'll get whiskey all on my beard. I'm not doing it, dude. I ain't doing it.
You
You
just pour it like a Gatorade bottle up here.
yeah, dude. Yeah, because if they're gonna hang down anyways, you know what I mean.
We get you a truck nut shot glass.
A goat nut, dude. Wouldn't it be funny?
You
They
can
just
wear your goat boy hat.
nuts to just hang off your shot glass. So you like when you tip it, they like smack you in the chin.
That would be a good white elephant gift.
Yeah,
That's funny.
but the nuts can't be heavier than the shot glass. I guess they have to be real light, like
Athletic.
made out of styrofoam or something.
They're in athletic mode.
Yeah,
That's what I call
sport
it.
mode. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool too. You could like touch them and they get all like scrotumized.
Scrotumized? Is that a word?
I made it up. Scrotumization. You know exactly what I'm saying when I say that too.
Scrotumization. Oh, Blake's going in for another one here. Where's my
What'd you do with it?
titty shot glass? Here it is.
Your shitty tit glass?
Well, they're perfect titty shot glasses.
Terrific shit pit
Yeah.
tit.
Oh, man. So did you guys hear they're making weed illegal in Texas again? And did I say that right? Yeah. Illegal in Texas again?
Which is weird because I want Texas to have the best of everything. So I think if we make weed illegal, we can't grow the best weed. So
I think bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that. I think. Okay, hang on. I think we've been having illegal weed since forever.
Yeah.
You know, always.
Well, for some states, it's not anymore.
And it's kind of funny that people all over the internet are like, oh no, sucks to be a Texan. You've got fucking weed illegal. You can't smoke weed anymore. And it's like, dude, you realize we've been smoking weed the whole time.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. But it's not
And
Texas.
not even me. Dude, I have nothing wrapped up in this because I really don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
But I'm still like, guys, let's fucking get there. Right?
Yeah.
Like, please, can we just fucking get there?
But the thing is like when that happens, it's like usually you're not smoking Texas weed.
And that's where I was going to go with this. Is where you really got me. They were like, we're making weed illegal in Texas, or like all the Delta 8 and all that shit. We're making that illegal again. And I'm like, man, that sucks. I wish we could get there, but like I don't really have any skin in this game, so it's not really like affecting me. And then Matt over here was like, yeah, but what about Texas weed? Like, what if we just sold Texas weed? And then I was like, fuck yeah. Like, Lone Star weed, fucking the best weed. And then they have the biggest nugs, right?
And they have Texas flags all over it. That totally get me to buy it.
And then people are like, fuck that California weed, fuck that Colorado weed, like, we want the Texas weed. Yes, of course we should have that. And now, even though I'm not an avid weed smoker or that passionate about weed, all of a sudden now here I am passionate about weed. We should have the best weed.
Exactly.
We should.
Yeah. We should.
And we can make up cool names for it.
And it could be put in books into schools and like getting taxed and like
Crockett Kush,
Comanche Candles,
Alamo Gold,
Alamogordo, Washington.
Come and take it. You could have the joints with like in the. Dude, we could make come and take it flag joint papers. You know,
we can make come in your mouth ones too.
Come in your mouth ones.
Bowie blunts.
Bluey blunts. What?
Bowie blunts. Ooh. We can make like wraps.
Ooh.
Blue Bonnet Kush.
Oh, yes. I love that.
Yeah, dude. Dallas Doobies.
Dallas Doobies, yeah.
So, yeah, we definitely need to get on our shit. We need to figure this out.
Because Texas already stole bourbon. Now we need to steal all the weed from everybody else.
And just do it better.
And just do it better than all they did, you know?
And, like, one of our nugs should be, a G in Texas should be bigger than a G in Colorado or Oklahoma.
Exactly.
Oklahoma.
A Texas G is like 1.25.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Yeah.
We don't even no, it's just a Texas G. It's one.
It's just one.
It's just bigger.
It's like Texas toast.
It's just bigger.
You know?
Yeah. It's still one. It's just bigger.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's just like their one, only bigger. That's all.
Yeah.
And then we could do research.
Yeah. Research the weed.
Like scientifically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, scientifically research.
With science.
Who's gonna write the papers about it?
We will.
Blake can't.
I will.
Fuck.
It's gonna be in hieroglyphs.
No, dude, that won't work, man. Because you can't read hieroglyphics either.
No, Blake can grade whiskey. If Blake can grade the whiskey, we'll all just grade it like we grade the whiskey. We'll be like,
We'll be scribes.
That's the thing, is we have a dispensary and we have a liquor store and we have a gun store, like all right next to each other.
Yeah.
And we sell all that stuff, and
but in separate stores.
And you review
We're not
it all,
animals.
and you talk about it. Is that what you're saying?
No, people just come and like throw money at us.
Yeah.
We need we should probably sell like tacos or something. They're gonna get hungry.
Yeah.
Damn, that's smart. Like breakfast tacos or like street tacos?
Both.
Whoa, that's getting complicated real fast.
Pizza tacos.
Okay. Velveeta cheese, right?
Pizza tacos.
Yeah.
Like, think about this. You know, when it's 6, like, I haven't been on 6th Street in forever, but usually when it closes, you go to one of the pizza places. But what if they could just sell, like, a gram of weed with a pizza slice?
Can you imagine like
all
right, look, 8 o'clock on a Friday, you probably don't have a whole lot of sales. Maybe a little, but not a lot, right?
No.
But fucking 2 a.m. Saturday morning,
yeah,
right? Like after that Friday, 2 a.m. Saturday morning when everyone's got to go home, and they're like, "Yo, I want a slice of pizza and a Texas G."
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. And
you're like, "Bam."
Rapolos could be Rapolos,
and you're like $35, and they're like, "Okay,
$35."
Can I Venmo you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
Fuck yeah,
and they would love it. They would, that's reasonable.
Yeah, yeah. Or I got Cash App, or Zelle, or Harambe.
But then we literally have to become gangsters and like defend our weed with guns.
Do we? What if we grow it right there,
in-house,
locally sourced,
in situ?
Where would we grow? We'd just have to we'd have to be like weeds. We just get a house And once it becomes legal, it's just the weed growing house.
Could we not grow it like in the back of the?
No, we just grow it in a house.
And I want a dispensary. Okay, I've been to a couple of dispensaries in Colorado and New Mexico and shit. Have I been? Is New Mexico legal? I feel like
I think it is.
They're all like, I don't know how to say this.
They all have weed in them.
Well, no, like
it's kind of weird.
The guy's probably got a fucking ring in his nose. Like they've got
like a nose ring in his nose.
And I'm not hating, dude. I love Grateful Dead, but they probably got a Grateful Dead fucking thing on the wall.
You like the Grateful Dead?
Yeah.
Are you serious? We're gonna pause for this. We're gonna talk about you like Grateful Dead.
Sure.
Okay. Continue.
We're gonna pause. You like it? Continue.
Casey Jones? No. Okay. But why not a dispensary that's like Willie Nelson? Like it's got wood floors and a fucking bar. Not like a glass counter, but like a bar, like a live edge bar.
And Whiskey and Whiskers patent this.
And they've got jars with the fucking like ball jars with the clasps, and they show you,
And we already patented this and signed the trademark. It's going to be called Cannabis Cowboys.
Yeah, the guy behind the counter's got a cowboy hat on
and a gun.
And a gun?
Yeah, because
we could also sell guns. We could sell guns, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's illegal.
You're like, buy a Texas G and get a free Glock.
Not only is this America, this is Texas. We should be able to sell guns, liquor, and weed in the same place.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be tight.
Why don't they do that?
We should do that.
But like a saloon, like the saloon doors,
The only rule is like you just can't do any of the things like on premise. You have to leave. Like you can't smoke the weed.
That's why we have next door.
Or
That's why we have next door where we sell like brisket tacos or something.
And they can go do all that shit over there.
Yeah, and you go fucking get wasted and
shoot guns and stuff. There's like a shooting range, outdoor shooting range, and people just like,
but also like
tables and shit.
It's like a BYOB shooting range.
Yeah. Picnic tables and like dirt mounds out in like a field somewhere, and a bunch of people.
You
walk
might have
around
to sign a
with
waiver.
guns.
All right. I mean, I'm here with you. We're processing it.
We're working through the business plan, dude. Yeah.
So they might have to sign a waiver before they bring booze to the shooting range and get some
weed. Because they're going to be bringing other stuff other than that what they're buying there.
What? Why?
Like their dogs and stuff. They can't buy dogs unless we're going to sell dogs. I'd bring my dog to the shooting range with a bunch of fucking drunks. That'd be fun, dude.
Dude, and here's the deal with the liquor store. We can like recycle or something like that and just get a bunch of beer cans.
Hell yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then we can shoot beer cans. We can be like, do you want beer cans or a Target?
Oh, dude.
And they're like, dude, I want a beer can. You're like, okay, I got you.
No, we charge like $1 per beer can and we charge like $5
But if you BYOB, you can drink a beer and then you can shoot your own beer after you drink it.
Yeah, but you got to run out there real fast.
Yeah.
Before the next guy starts shooting.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be awesome, bro.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, they need to put one of those big movie screens out there too, so people can park their cars and watch movies.
Or go-karts. We could race go-karts.
Yeah.
Through the gun range. Like, this is the scariest part, man.
Look, some people are gonna get hurt. All right,
but we can make it so like they go underneath kind of the gun range. Like, just make so that like road goes down.
Dude, don't be
a fucking shoot
nerd.
Over them. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be a pussy. We're gonna jump over the gun range.
Oh, dude, make it ramp. Yeah, bro, and just launch people over the shooting range. Dude, this is great. We need to make an RV park too, so people don't have to drive home drunk. They can just live there. They can eat fucking tacos.
Wait, are we just creating an RV park?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, dude. Where you can buy guns, whiskey, and weed all in the same spot, and go shoot your guns.
It's gonna be glorious.
And eat tacos.
We'll call it the RV Park Shopping Center.
Dude, I think this is gold.
Yeah,
I think we're onto something.
Guns, whiskey, and weed. I think we'd sell.
Yeah, we need to be on level with that sporting goods store. What are they called? Fucking, they're crazy. Not Bass Pro Shop, but the other one that's got like
that you like, Blake.
The Gap.
The Gap.
No, which one was it?
Shields.
Yeah, that's it. But we need to be like the Shields of it.
But like redneck and trashy as fuck?
No, like fucking badass and sophisticated and shit. And be like, yeah, we have
sophisticated. So we like sell cigars.
Like
nobody smokes them, but we sell
like
cigars.
We'd have like a Walmart sized store dedicated to like weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not a shopping mall size store. Like a Walmart super center size
Yeah,
store.
and like the whiskey, like Dillard's would be like a whiskey store. And then like JCPenney would be like a Bud Light store. And like Foley's would be just like a wine store.
A go-kart store.
No, this is the alcohol part of it. Go-karts, that's all outside shit you do after you get all your shit.
No, we sell go-karts too. Right? Same place you sell the bass trackers.
Drive your own fucking golf cart on the fucking track. We sell them.
We sell bass trackers too, right? At our hypothetical.
Yeah, because we're gonna put a lake in there.
Dude, we're gonna put an aquarium
Like
that
a
we can fish
1,000-acre
in.
lake.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like at Bass Pro Shop, we're like, check out this lure, and we're gonna be like all drunk as shit, throwing lures in aquariums and shit.
But we put fucked up shit in there.
Yeah. We want to just get this electric
Like
eel.
raccoons, possums,
Crocodiles and shit.
ducks.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the real shit. You're like, I got a fucking duck.
Yeah, dude. Good luck getting that hook out, man.
He's not happy.
It's gonna.
Have you ever caught a duck or a turtle? That shit sucks, dude.
Yeah. Sometimes catching fish sucks. Like when they swallow the hook, and you're like, "Doh."
Or when there's just something shitty. Dude, there's catfish. Like some catfish, you're like, damn, that was awesome. Some catfish, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, you're like another fucking catfish that's fucking 8 inches long. It's gonna
sharp.
stab the fuck out of me. Yeah.
And he swallowed the hook also.
Yeah, and he's croaking and shit, and he's gonna float as soon as I send him back in the water because he was down like 40 feet where I caught him. And I reeled him up. Yeah,
Yeah, fuck
catfish, dude. Unless they're
Dude, they're
cool.
so good to
Or
eat.
fried.
Sometimes they're cool when they're big, dude. They're cool.
Dude, have you ever fed, remember Shades where you'd feed french fries to catfish?
Yeah, and they were huge.
They were huge.
They were
catfish.
monsters.
Cigarette butts and stuff.
Yeah, they eat cigarette butts and catfish and french fries.
It was good for them, dude.
You could feed them catfish.
Yeah,
got all
they would
big,
eat
dude.
catfish.
They'd poop out cigarette butts because they can't digest it.
Yeah.
Fish poop with cigarette butts in it.
Dude, they eat
Nah,
anything
dude.
you drop there. It's mostly french fries.
Dude, it was a frenzy. You could like walk across it. You know what I mean? You could throw like a paper plate out there, and they'd be like making
gonna
a
eat that.
solid floor for you to walk across the lake on.
Dude, fried okra. You throw a handful of fried okra
oh
out
my
there.
God, dude, that's like
Yeah.
a bomb going off.
I wish we still had some lake dining because I think did the whatever became Carlos and Charlie's, did that close down?
Frogs? I have no idea. I haven't been down there in
Like there's no more
years.
lakefront dining on Lake Travis, is there?
There's
That's
no more
because there's no more
lakefront.
lake.
I guess Hula Hut, you could always go to Lake Austin Hula Hut if you wanted some action like that. I
That
guess
place
Hula Hut.
isn't that cool, if you ask me.
You don't like Hula Hut?
Nah,
Okay. Hot take.
that's just a far
What
way
do you
to
think? Like,
drive
are you a
to
Hula
go
Hut fan?
Fucking valet your car and eat shitty food.
No.
You can't
no.
feed catfish like you could at Shades.
Carlos and Charlie's, dude. That place used to be the shit, and
Yeah.
it sucks now.
Remember when we get the cab card?
But that's because there's no more water.
No.
You know?
Remember we went to high school and our little high school card had free changuitas, and me and my buddy would go up there and get the free changuitas all the time and
And water.
yeah, and water and, and then leave.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, we were like later, dude.
I'll tell you what. I'm feeling generous today. What's 58% on 0? All right, bet.
Oh man, that's awesome. Because it's 0, dude. Get it?
Yeah, you're a big tipper.
Yeah, dude. You're not getting shit for my free food.
Well, I was just learning how to drive and getting free food. It was glory times.
And it was even better when like she's like, "All right, can you all get the fuck out of here now because I know you're wasting my time." And he's like, "No, hold on." Your buddy's like, "I've got a cab car." Round 2, bitch, go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's get another round of water. while you're at it.
Yeah, we're thirsty. These changuitas are dry.
Dude.
And then eventually you just go steal beer from the boats.
Yeah, pretend like you're fishing.
That was real nice of them to donate all the beer to the high schoolers.
Right, dude? Yeah, people used to like leave their garage doors open and you'd be like, oh yeah, they left a bunch of beer for me.
In their fridge in the garage.
Yeah, it's all nice and cold. Oh great, they left some in the case too. I'm just going to take the case.
Oh, look, they left a whole cooler in the boat.
Yeah,
I'm just going to take the cooler.
yeah. It's a nice
That
cooler.
was generous.
Everyone's all drunk and shit, and you're just getting free changuitas and water. Yeah,
And
hell
stolen beer.
yeah. Stolen beer. Yeah.
They're like, sir, you can't drink the stolen beer in the restaurant.
Dude, that's such a
What
hard...
is it? Isn't this America?
Dude, that's a crime, man. I stand on the opposite side of that fence. That's a crime. It's one thing if you steal my water, I'm like, all right, you're thirsty. But you steal my beer, like, that's fucked up, dude. Like, steal any food from me, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know.
Beer?
But you know what I mean? Like, there's laws against that shit.
There should be laws against stealing beer.
Yeah.
That's why you need a gun
Unless
store.
you're in high school.
Dude, imagine how outraged you'd be if you're at the lake and you have your cooler full of beer and some kids steal it from you. You'd want, like, the ultimate punishment on those kids. You're like, no, I want fucking 10 years. And fucking fine and shit.
Honestly, I would be like, bro, I had it coming. Like, I don't know. I'm paying it forward at that point.
Oh, I'd be fucking picketing and shit, and I'd be trying to get laws passed and shit. Dads against kids.
I'd be like, well,
stealing
guys, we
fucking-
got. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you get got.
That's not one I'm willing to accept. I'll take that one to the grave, dude. I'll be fighting.
Dude, and then you got to pay Marina prices for that beer again. It's like $30 for a 12-pack.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to tell a story. We're way past the statute of limitations on this one, okay?
Just don't use real names.
Okay. So me and Steve. No, all right. So we're camping and obviously underage, right? But we're camping down at Paleface.
Camping underage.
And these motherfuckers over here, they like show up with like big ass lifted trucks and flags and stuff. And they're woo, you know, doing all that.
Yeah.
They're doing that.
Yeah.
And then they set up camp and then they fucking go away. And now we've been there for a couple days, so we're like, and we can't just go buy beer, you know? Like that's hard.
Yeah, dude.
So like these guys show up, they set up camp, and then they go away. They fuck off. And we're like, I mean, there's beer. There's beer there. So we go down to their campsite, we take all their beer, and while we're there, they also have a barbecue pit with ribs on it. So we take the beer and the ribs, and we go back to our camp.
Just the ribs or the pit, too?
No, the pit was in the ground. It was.
Oh, my
It was
God.
like
They dug a pit. You stole the ribs.
The pit was like it was there. It was a fixture.
Oh, it was like a camp pit.
They were just warming them up or what. But so we take the
Oh,
ribs.
so there's warmth for you.
So for us
Yeah.
specifically. So we take the ribs and the beer, right? We go back to our campsite and we're like, cool, good to go, you know? We didn't really plan past that. That's as far as we got in our planning. So like so we're sitting there, we're still warming the ribs because, you know, they still need a little bit of time. But we're drinking the beer and all the guys show back up to the campsite and we can see them being like, what the fuck? And we're like, oh no. Like that's upsetting, isn't it? And then they're like, so they're going to come up here now. Like we can see that they're going to, so what we did, look, beer that's plausible tonight. All beer looks the same.
Yeah.
You can't prove that this beer is your beer, but those ribs, right?
Oh my God.
So we took the ribs, threw them off into the woods, right? We got to get rid of that shit. That's the evidence that's going to incriminate us.
Oh my God.
Right? So we throw the ribs into the woods and then we sit back down and we're drinking the beer. And then they come up and they're like, yo, what the fuck? And we're like, yo, what the fuck? Did you see anybody going to our campsite? Nah. Nope, we didn't see anybody. Someone showed up to our campsite and took all of our beer. Nope, we've been here the whole time. We didn't see anybody. And they're just like, fuck. And then they leave. So now, so we're just sitting there and we're like, dude, we're the bad guys in this situation. What do you mean? Well, like, we went down there and took their beer, and then we took their ribs and threw them in the woods.
That's the worst part, dude. I was hoping you'd be like, yeah, we went back in the woods and got the ribs and ate them.
No, fuck no.
They're probably covered in fire
We
ants
stole
by
their
that
ribs
point.
and then just threw them in the woods.
That's so amazing, dude.
What kind of beer was it? Was it Bud Light, Michelob?
I think it was Coors, but
Coors,
I
okay.
I could be making that up. Yeah, it happens. And anyway, my point is, if I was on the lake and like they got me, dude, they got me, and I'd be like, it's them right there, those guys that are drinking my beer. Like I can see my beer and those guys that are drinking it. Look, those are my fucking ribs. They didn't even throw them in the woods. I fucking got them.
Yeah,
Those guys. And they're like, no, I don't know. And I'm like, fuck, I can't say shit.
How much older were they than you? Were they like old men?
I don't know. They were like college kids.
Oh.
And we were like high school kids.
Yeah, because if they're like
They went and bought more beer and fucking got laid and stuff. You know, like they were fine.
They had cocaine. They weren't. Yeah, they just needed some beer to come down.
But yeah, I feel like I owe something to the universe for that. Maybe, you know.
Yeah.
You don't think you paid already?
Maybe like a shot. What do you think about that?
That'd be good.
There's other stuff that you can talk about on the show now, right? That spend some time.
What do you mean?
If it makes you feel better. You've done worse things. If you want to talk about those, you can be even more like worried about it.
Yeah, that was not even anywhere near close to the worst thing I've ever done.
No, exactly. That's what I was like. What are you so upset about?
I'm not upset. I'm not even upset. Shut the fuck up. I'm kidding.
No,
Here,
you're not.
cheers.
It's okay, Blake.
Cheers.
Cheers to stolen beers and wasted ribs.
Dude, we stole their ribs and threw them in the woods.
But that fire ant colony's thriving still to this day. They like altered their DNA eating the ribs.
Oh. Can you imagine sugary, sticky ribs on a fire ant colony? That's like jet fuel.
Dude,
That's like,
yeah. They're going to eat you next. You don't even have to be smoked.
that place sucks now, though.
Don't you
Healthy?
need to get on like a wait list to get in?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You
You
should
gotta,
really
like,
just
sign
drive
up on
out
the
there.
website?
And,
Well, you have to sign up for Pace Man.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you have to like book a campsite.
That's lame. Didn't you just used to show up and like peruse around and get drunk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're like, there's nowhere to camp, so I guess I'm just gonna
go camp over there.
like sleep on the ground.
Yeah.
You know? Right next to the water.
Yeah.
Now there's no water either.
All the Indian burial mounds
Now you have
that
to
are out there.
sign up and camp, and there's no water. It fucking sucks. No point. So we need so we need a lake next to our liquor store, weed store.
1,000 acres. We'll build it.
We can make our own lake,
You
right?
can run heavy equipment, right? Like a backhoe and shit.
Not a single time have I ever driven a backhoe.
No,
but
you
sure.
can do that shit, dude. We just need you to dig a 1,000-acre fucking pond, dude.
That's it?
Yeah, well, it's got to be big enough to do all our fucking hood rat shit on. You know what I mean? We can't say that in our business plot or ploy, you know, to like the bank or something. Because we're gonna need a big loan for that lake, man. That's a lot of property, man. You know what I mean?
1,000 acre lake. So the property's got to be even bigger than that.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge, like 10,000 acres. We're gonna have to buy like King Ranch and turn it into like I don't know.
We could probably get a loan though, right?
Debauchery place or whatever we're gonna call it. Yeah, we'll get a loan. That's what we have to work through. We gotta work through the plan.
And we got to sell enough booze and whiskey. Dude, like that'll be easy. Selling enough whiskey and weed to pay off 10,000 acres.
If
Like
you
no
sell
problem.
booze, they will come, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll easily pay that off. We gotta pay insurance too because there's gonna be a lot of fucking crazy shit going on. People are gonna.
The
shoot
bank's
each
like,
other.
wait, is there going to be booze and weed and guns? And we're like, yeah.
In
And they're
Texas.
like, holy shit. Nobody's thought of this yet.
Yeah,
Here's all the money. 10,000, buy 100,000 acres.
we want you to meet the governor.
He wants you to meet the governor.
I'm proud of these boys. Entrepreneurial spirit.
But it's themed, it's cowboy themed, and it's cannabis cowboys.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. You got to show up like that.
With like a cowboy hat on.
And
Cowboy
we'll all take
hat.
pictures of ourselves in cowboy uniforms smoking weed.
Yeah, you got to wear a cowboy uniform. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So all the accoutrements that go along with that.
Spurs.
Spurs.
Chaps.
Yep. The
I'm not liking where this.
the dust rag.
You even got to wear a 6-shooter, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And a belt. You got to wear a belt.
You're like, bro, what the fuck is
And a
that?
shirt.
He's like, it's a cowboy bandana. And you're like, no, that's an ascot. Get the fuck out of here. Don't wear that shit here.
No, that's a COVID mask. Get out of here.
It's a bandana. I'm robbing the train.
We don't
What
have trains here at the.
M980. What is a fucking COVID mask?
Oh God, yeah. What are you doing? Drywall? You here to do the drywall?
No, everything's made out of wood, like cabins, you know,
Okay. Okay.
with saloon doors.
Everywhere. We just gotta put locks on them so we can close up sometimes.
No, we have to become a gang so that we have people with guns protecting our weed stash and our whiskey at all
Well, I just want to
times.
make sure I can go somewhere and close the door and do cocaine and people don't bug me. You know what I mean?
Don't blow you?
Bug me.
Oh,
We have an office.
Yeah, but if it's got fucking saloon doors on it, it's not very private.
We'll have a cocaine office.
Can we get one of those bead
Obviously.
things? Like the bead fucking things that hang down in the doorway that you can't see through?
wait,
Yeah.
I'm having a
The bead things.
You know what I'm saying?
a crisis
Girls have
here.
'em.
How did the saloons back in the like 1800s? How did they close up?
They had people with guns all the time, so it was all weird when you were going to do cocaine.
But they just
somewhere.
have saloon doors.
Yeah, so they had somebody with a gun there, and they would just shoot you if you weren't supposed to come in. That was
So they just don't close? Like they
no, they're open 24/7. That's the first 7-Eleven.
The whiskey saloons.
Yeah, they didn't have laws back then.
But what about the air conditioning? We're gonna have to think about the air conditioning.
We'll get someone to do the air conditioning for sure.
It's cowboy style, dude. You don't need AC. We
No,
might
we definitely
put in.
need AC, bro.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks. I wouldn't go there.
It's got saloon doors. That's gonna be a problem.
Like,
I know. We have to figure. All right, so there's some hurdles. We're like, look,
we
babe,
need an architect.
we
dude.
need a loan to buy 10,000 acres, right?
Well, that's just the. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's just a lake. 100,000 acres.
Yeah.
We need a loan for 100,000 acres. And they're like, but what about the saloon doors and the air conditioning? And you're like, all right, look, there's some things we have to work out.
Yeah, you're gonna help us with that.
We're gonna figure that out. It's just our business plan.
We got to pay for an architect, but first we got to pay an attorney, and then we can pay for the architect. But we still need the loan to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
But we have a vision,
yeah.
and they're gonna help us out, dude. We're gonna meet the governor, like I said, because he's gonna have to put us in touch with the cartel.
We're gonna get Greg Abbott to legalize weed in Texas. Is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, this is gonna convince him.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, dude, this is gonna bring in so many tax dollars to the
Do
state.
you think how many books weed could be bringing to the table?
Think
in
about
Texas
how many people are gonna
schools?
travel here to shoot guns, smoke weed, and drink alcohol.
A
and
lot of people.
fucking ride boats and shit,
Yeah.
and like sit at picnic tables. Like, dude,
That's what they're looking for.
dude, so much shit goes down at picnic tables. It's awesome, and underneath them.
We need to raise go-karts.
Like wasp
Somehow
nests and
we
shit.
need to raise go-karts.
Well, we can do that on the lake.
Okay.
We'll make an island.
Sounds cool.
Go-kart island.
Oh, jet skis. We could rent jet skis.
We can do that too. But go-karts on Go-Kart Island. You take a jet ski out there, and then you can race go-karts around. Isn't that cool? That's a great idea. Dude, we need a helipad.
Take a jet ski to go-kart island.
You can do drunk helicopter rides where they fly over everything and like buzz stuff. It's like we're gonna buzz the gun range.
All right, we're going to swoop down. I need you to shoot out of the fucking
Yeah.
passenger window at the targets.
Yeah.
Let them know who's boss, you know?
Yeah.
These fucking broke motherfuckers are down there just like getting drunk and smoking weed
Yeah,
and
dude.
shooting guns. We're flying helicopters over the top of them. Fucking shoot their targets, you know?
We should raise pigs so they can do like hog shoots, but it's like just like farm raised pigs. We can put like bags on them or something.
God.
Just put a bunch of pigs in the field and let people unload on them.
You got to stake them down. Otherwise, they move. They're fast, you know?
Well, we put a fence around them, you know, like a really strong fence so they can't break through it. Because you know they can bust through all kinds of shit, and dig holes. But there'll be enough people shooting at them that it'll kill them all. But
What if they pay for it? Isn't like can't you do helicopter hog hunt?
yeah, they're like $15,000 or something like that. So we can charge these
That's it?
motherfuckers all kinds of money. Yeah,
No, I just got a huge loan from the bank
go do it, dude.
for 100,000 acres.
Hey, all you bad motherfuckers out there, we need about like $75,000 so we can all do a helicopter hog hunt, and we'll review it on the Whiskey and Wizards podcast
For you.
for you with a
Yeah.
helicopter hog hunt. Yeah.
We're gonna be wasted. Can you like drop the gun out?
No, it's tied to a fucking,
Oh,
like a bike chain, you know? They got it. These guys are professionals, you know?
they got it all under wraps. I don't need to worry about dropping my gun out the
You're like-
helicopter.
He's like, hey, I'm a pilot, whatever. And you're like, I'm fucking wasted.
Yeah. Calling dinosaurs and shit.
He's got it. He's a pro.
Yeah. Yeah. Your gun's strapped in, but you're not.
Dude, how hard would that be? If
No,
you
that would be perfect. He could pivot the helicopter. What is that? You know?
Yeah.
And then you just throw him out that side.
They'll eat it. All the hogs eat it.
And then you shoot the hog. Yeah, you bring them in.
Smart, dude.
chum in the waters.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking awesome. What they should do is just get the drunkest people at the place and like strap them to the side and then do that and make them throw up. And that's like their punishment. Like if you get too drunk there, that's what your punishment is. They strap you to the
You have
side
to
of the
throw up
hog
in the helicopter.
helicopters and they make you throw up. They'll fly you around until you throw up.
Yeah, see, I think this is a perfect idea.
I love it, dude. There's no jail. You just fucking throw up. We make you throw up.
No jail. Who the fuck's talking about jail? Why are you talking about jail?
Well, like if people get buck wild, we don't want the sheriff coming. We gotta be the sheriffs, dude. We'll tie you to a helicopter and fly you around until you throw up. You act a fool.
Now chill the fuck out.
Yeah, yeah. See,
You ready to chill the fuck
you
out?
see what I'm saying?
No, fuck you. All right.
Yeah. Goes the helicopter.
Give him 2 shots of Everclear. We're going back. For
Yeah,
another
dude.
round.
Yeah.
That would be some shit. That's how you handle a drunk, right?
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh my God, I'm drunk. I'm an asshole to everybody. And you're like, here, drink some more. Drink some more. What are you, a pussy?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Drink some more.
Yeah. Then you strap them to the helicopter.
Then you strap them to the helicopter. All right, we're going to go for a ride.
And then they're really drunk.
Shots, let's go.
But it's right next to the weed store, so you got even crossfaded too. So they really
No, that's the end of the night. Finally, when he's like, I'm done, dude. I'm done. You're like, all right, let's go get some pizza. Let's go get some weed.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So we got to sell tacos and pizza.
Yeah, we sell tacos and pizza. We sell pizza tacos. So it's like pizza, but we're going to put like brisket and queso in it.
Not taco meat and fucking
No,
queso
those aren't
sauce.
tacos. No, brisket and queso. That's what a taco is.
Velveeta queso.
Sure.
Like the blocks of it that are not cold.
That are not cheese
Yeah.
or food.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, that.
It's like
that.
Play-Doh. Comes in.
What is queso? What the fuck is queso?
Cheese, melted cheese.
Is it cheese?
It's Velveeta cheese. Anytime I've ever had it. It's
But is it
Velveeta.
cheese?
yeah, it's cheese.
Which kind of queso? Velveeta queso or like cheese queso?
See, I feel like
Because I think Velveeta's cheese.
we need to define terms here. What is cheese? Like cheese has to have culture,
cheese
right?
is queso. Right?
Cheese has to have like a live culture.
Dude, you just
So like Velveeta is not cheese.
Like American
Well, like,
cheese
when you get
or-
the-
oh, it's
milk.
party cheese though. Party cheese follows a different set of rules.
Is that what Velveeta means?
Yeah, party cheese. Yeah,
well, I've been
and
told,
Mallorcan.
I've been told
Yeah.
that when you get the milk and you're gonna make it into cheese, that it's just like how long into the process you are determines what kind of cheese you get.
So if there's 0, then it's Velveeta. Party
Uh,
cheese.
Yeah, like Sharp and Cheddar are pretty like early on in the stages, but like Munster and all that other gross cheese is like later on.
Oh, Munster's good though.
When it's stinky, it's like more gnarly.
Yeah,
milk.
it's like the milk is like older.
There is a point where you're like, bro, that smells like straight feet.
And then
like-
people are like, "Nah, no, it's the best cheese."
I'm not that guy. I'm not.
I like feet cheese, dude. That's good, straight off the foot.
But Munster's good. Munster's good.
You don't like Gruyere or like Swiss cheese? Is that
Yeah,
too
I
much
like
for you?
Gruyere. Yeah, Gruyère's good.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Smells like your feet.
Or Munster.
Yeah, it's pretty good because it's
Blue
orange.
cheese? You fuck with blue cheese?
Yeah, yeah. I eat globs of it, dude.
Only with chicken wings. That's the only time that blue cheese is okay.
Really?
hmm
You know how to know if your blue cheese is bad?
No, I
It
know.
smells like ammonia. Because there's got ammonia in it now. 'Cause it's bad.
Cheers.
Yeah. Do you think? Uh
Just get some in your eye.
Yeah.
You been wearing sunglasses?
oh.
Because your headphones keep falling off your head.
Keep falling off. They fell off what?
That happens to people who wear sunglasses a lot. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't.
It's an interesting fact.
Sunglasses make your headphones fall off?
I read about it.
In a book?
I think it was on the internet.
It was an audiobook.
It was on my computer. My computer, you know?
So we got a topic in us? What do we think?
No. Let's talk about anime and cats and furries.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so it was revealed to me in a prophetic dream of the Holy Spirit that anime people in the anime movies, they're not real people. Number one, they're cartoon people,
How do you know?
but they're cat people. They're made after cats.
Okay.
Like they're cat people.
No, I don't get it.
So anime people are like cat people is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They're not even real people. They're like mixes. They just don't have tails like cats.
But if you're an anime person and a real person, you can have a tail, right?
You're a furry. Yeah. In
You're a
real
furry?
life. Yeah.
Okay. I see how you're making that conclusion. Where you try to take the anime world into the real world.
I saw a thing that was like 7 o'clock, October, Halloween, orange. These are all the same thing. Right? Like the synapses that connect in your brain when you hear all of these things, they're all the same.
Why is 7 o'clock orange?
Dude, I don't make the rules.
That's
It
weird,
just is.
dude.
What do you mean? What?
You think orange if I say 7 o'clock? I don't think colors. I think of a clock and the time. And I'm like, fuck, I got shit I got to do.
Yeah,
Seven.
7 o'clock and orange are absolutely the same thing. And October.
October, I can be like, okay, yeah, because it's like orange stuff in October.
So 7 is the one that you're like, no.
Yeah, because you're like basketball, oranges.
No, because it's it's like the end of the day, right? The end of the season.
7 o'clock?
Yeah.
Because it gets dark at sunsets at like 8:30. So if you were like 8:30, then I'd be like, oh, that's kind of orange, yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on the.
So 7
Time of
doesn't
year.
work. So whoever said that's stupid.
Okay, so my point is, all of these things like connect the same synapses in your brain.
Kind of like anime kittens, furry people.
So I think what you're experiencing is like that synesthesia.
Ooh.
You know synesthesia?
Yeah. Is that like anesthesia?
Yeah, but with
Synergy, huh? Yeah.
What is the sin in synesthesia?
Synapses.
Oh, damn. Look at the big brain on Matt.
Yeah. That's
They're
why I'm
firing.
the wizard, bro.
The words.
So, yeah, you're connecting synapses that are like anime, cats. What was the other thing?
Furries.
Furries. They're all the same in...
Yeah. Like literally, though.
Same synapses?
Like when the anime people were made, they were made after cats. They mixed the DNA of cats and people and cut the tails off. And they're like, now we have anime people. It's science, dude. I read a whole documentary on Nat Geo about it. It's pretty good. I had to rewind it a lot because they were saying a lot of stuff really fast. In the book.
That's a lot to absorb.
It was like a 10-hour book.
On tape?
Yeah. So I would fall asleep to it and still like listen to it while I was sleeping so I could still read it and then wake up and I was almost done.
See, but that's the worst.
Because the synapses were firing.
They were.
Because you're really into it, you know, and you're listening, and then you fall asleep, and then you're like, fuck, I gotta rewind, like find my spot, you know?
You do that? I'm just like, I remembered everything I slept.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. But
No, maybe it's
I
just
try
me.
not to think about it, though, because then I can't remember some of it, and I must have been not paying attention.
So what are some other things that connect the same synapses, right? Okay.
What's brown?
No. Yeah, there we go. Let's play a game. What's brown?
Poop. Dirt.
Poop. Dirt.
September.
What? September?
Yeah. 3.
What about people's hair? People's hair's brown.
You're just making shit up.
Well, I'm doing the same thing as like October, orange, basketballs.
Shoes are brown.
No, September
Belts
is
are brown.
9. September is 9.
October's 7. How is that? It's 10. October's 10. If September's 9.
No, that's not how that works, dude.
Why is September 9?
It just is.
What color's 9 is brown?
No, 9 is fucking...
September's brown. If
It's like that
October's
movie.
orange,
Have you ever seen that
9
movie?
is blue, but like a dark blue.
what's December?
If y'all ever seen that...
December's red.
If y'all ever seen that movie
Duh.
with Jim
Genius.
Carrey, the number 23, that's where y'all going with this. Y'all like just making weird connections with stuff that it plays like loosely assimilated, but not really.
Do you think Jim Carrey watches Dumb and Dumber and laughs at it?
Yeah, I think he does.
He's like, that's a fucking good movie.
Yeah.
All right, so what's Dumb and Dumber?
Blue.
Purple. Oh, okay. Well, I can see blue. Yeah, blue. 69. Fuck. Definitely July. That's a July vibe.
It was
All
a
right.
summer blockbuster, probably, right? Was
What's boogers?
green?
March.
March?
March.
Oh, I could see it. No,
Yeah.
I get that.
Right? It's a green month because we're just using months.
I don't know why. but it is.
Number 2.
That's February.
No.
3.5. I don't know. What is the number for that? What's the number for green?
What's the number for? What's the number for green?
That's what we're doing is numbers, right? For colors.
Wasn't green a lucky color? So shouldn't it be
7. There we go.
So October is orange. It's not 7 p.m.
Yeah, it's gonna be 10.
It's March. Is
No, 7 p.m. is different than the number 7.
But it's still has
Obviously.
7.
Oh, it's the time. I'm just making up numbers. But there's no green time of day unless it's Green Day, and nobody wants to hear that shit.
Unless it's Dookie, then you want to
Green
hear.
time of day is 9.
How?
That's the time of day. 9 a.m. That's fucking green.
What about 9 p.m.? Is that black?
No.
What month is black? January, or is that white?
Yeah, no. January's kind of black.
Right.
Or February.
Yeah, maybe January is white, and then February is black, and then March is green, and December's red. You're saying?
So
December's definitely
and
red.
green.
So what's November then? Is it brown too, like September, but like a light brown?
No, November's like
Can't be green. Yellow?
a burnt orange, right? Like it's
Like slightly off from
in
October?
between brown and orange.
I
What
think
do they
we
call
need
that?
a new topic.
Magenta?
All right, Matt, take us there.
All right. How about this? It is the
No, we're doing good. We're fucking nailing it.
a couple of days ago. It was the Harambe anniversary, and everyone knows that Harambe, when he died, it sent us on the dark timeline, and so maybe he can come back as Harambe the White and free us as a people.
Is that the rules?
I think that's the rules.
Is that his spirit animal? Harambe the White?
That's who he is now.
Oh, because he's like glistened into heavenly being.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
but it's his anniversary. He died in 2016.
That was almost 15 years ago.
Which is almost 25 years ago.
Yeah, dude. Time flies, man. So was he? I can't remember. How did he die? Did he die from
a
100
child
Racism.
a child fell into his pen,
Oh.
and then Harambe was just chilling with him, like being like, "Oh, it's cool." And then the zookeeper shot him because he was near the human child.
Damn. I thought the child had a gun.
But he was like, dude, it's cool. You just fell and you're like all crying and shit. I'm trying to be cool, and they're like, bam, and killed him. And he was like, dude, it's a little monkey thing, you know. He was just being cool with the kid. He wasn't like trying to bite him or anything.
Damn. What happened to the zookeeper?
Probably lives in traumatic denial.
He ruined the world.
He
dude.
probably committed suicide after killing Harambe. That's like the only thing you can do.
Dude, this is his fault. Like, gas prices are way too high, and it's his fault.
Exactly.
Yeah, not even Trump can fix these gas prices.
No, Harambe the White needs to come save us. You know.
Maybe he'll come back, but somebody's gonna shoot him again.
But now he's the white Harambe. He, you know.
So people are gonna be like, "Oh, you can touch my kid.
Well, he's gonna protect the kids this time.
You can protect all the
When
children."
people try to shoot him, he's gonna shoot them back. He's gonna come back with a
Hell
Glock.
yeah, he's gonna come back with a concealed carry permit.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
He's trained.
A wizard staff, you know, he's gonna be a guerrilla wizard.
Like, fool me once.
You know, a wizard can see another wizard, and Harambe's definitely got some wizard abilities.
I would say so.
Yeah,
I mean, that's obvious, right?
he's
Yeah.
coming back a guerrilla wizard.
Harambe the wizard.
Harambe
The white wizard.
Yeah, exactly.
Amen.
So I feel like we should do a Whiskey Whiskers salute to Harambe and take a shot.
Yeah,
Not
to Harambe coming back.
Yeah, Harambe the White. Here we
He's
go.
gonna forgive us, all of our children, of their sins and stuff.
How do you feel being that child that killed Harambe?
That kid probably doesn't know. They probably lied to that kid.
Hopefully.
Yeah, dude. They're gonna be like 25 and be like,
They're like, the entire world is failing, and it's definitely your fault. So
Yeah.
we're just going to lie about it.
"Damn, I didn't realize they killed Harambe.
Yeah, they shot him.
I thought he just died."
No, the zookeeper shot his ass.
That's wild. He didn't
Yeah,
go to
but-
jail for murder or anything like that?
No, it's a zoo animal.
He had a bunch of fentanyl in his stuff. You know?
Oh, it was like that. Yeah.
Oh. So, guys, we have to talk about the show has really taken a dip lately. And look, it's easy to blame our influence in Ukraine completely collapsing.
Yeah, okay.
But really, we need to step it up.
Okay.
And if we were really on our A game, then we would still be hitting Ukraine. You know? Like, they would find ways to listen.
Okay.
So, what can we do to connect to this audience? You know?
I tried calling Putin the other day, and he doesn't want to talk to me because I want him to run a propaganda campaign against Ukraine to get them to start listening again. Or do you think it's because they blew up all the telecommunication lines over there?
Well, how about this? If Russia invades the Ukraine, then Whiskey and Whiskers can kind of be like...
Do you think there's still a market there? Like, is there still a market in Ukraine?
I don't think
Like, they want to listen. Obviously, they do.
Are we being censored over there because they were so happy? And
I don't think we're being censored. I think it's more closer to your first hypothesis. I think they're taking out the communication network.
We're not losing listeners like in that
But I
way,
still
right?
think we have an audience, like a captive audience that wants to listen to Whiskey and Whiskers in Ukraine, obviously.
Maybe we just need to reach back out to our publisher and get more books printed. Whiskey and Whiskers the book, and we can drop them from
Whiskey and
airplanes.
Whiskers the book.
We can drop them from airplanes over there. You know what I mean? We'll get Elon Musk to fly Skynet over, and he can drop them from satellites.
That's smart, yeah.
I mean, I can call him tomorrow. It's late for him right now. He's got a black eye too.
Yeah, Elon Musk got a black eye. What do you think happened with that?
I think he's probably high on ketamine and fell
What did he
over
say?
in
What
his
was
airplane
his
or something.
story again? How he,
I get me.
I think his kid hit him in the face or something.
yeah, his kid. He blamed it on his kid.
X.
Wait, does Elon Musk have a black eye right now? Is that-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now he does. Not.
He blamed it on his kid. His kid gave him black eye.
But then they're also like he's on ketamine. So he probably got in a fight with the fence.
Does ketamine, like, is a side effect black eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm not a doctor.
You usually just get one at a time. One black eye.
What's the conspiracy theory where, like, people, like, famous people get black eyes? Have you seen that? Oh, dude, it's like a. Damn, I didn't know y'all were gonna be like, no, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I really don't know what you're talking about. Now you have to explain it. Can you explain it?
Like, I guess people show up with a black eye, and like
at the red carpet event or something?
yeah, and it's supposed to mean like they've been
Punched in the face?
They've been taken into the like Illuminati lizard people shit.
Whoa, no way.
Like they've you know.
Oh shit! You think Elon's a lizard people?
No.
I always thought he was a gray.
Let me be clear. I don't think Elon's a lizard, people. I think he's been
Genetically modified?
like blood in, blood in, blood out.
Does he have Roundup in his blood?
They jumped him in.
If anyone's genetically modified, it's Elon Musk. That's for sure.
They jumped him in.
Yeah.
They jump started him. Neuralink hooked him up to a 12-volt battery.
Y'all haven't seen that? Dude, like every famous person shows up with a black eye.
Dude, I'm going to look it up when I get home on YouTube.
Didn't Bernie Sanders have a black eye or something like that?
Dude, literally every famous person has had a black eye in public.
We need to look up, though, like how many black eyes happen every year. What's the rate of black eyes in the U.S.? Because it could be an epidemic. They might need a vaccine against. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. They want to do a vaccine for black eyes. And they're like, look at all these famous people who get black eyes.
Oh, speaking of vaccines, the CDC has ended its recommendation for pregnant women and healthy children to get the COVID vaccine.
It's not healthy anymore? It's not good for you, the vaccine?
Well, not for healthy children or pregnant women. They don't want you to get it anymore. They removed the recommendation.
All right, so
it's healthy for unhealthy people.
Who is the people that do need to take the vaccine?
Probably people with comorbidities.
People that aren't pregnant and aren't healthy.
Aren't kids.
Oh.
Because they might get sick,
Well, from the vaccine, yeah.
Yeah, like from the vaccine on, they might get sick.
Yeah.
Or vaccine before, I guess. Because once you take the vaccine, you're
vaxxed.
You're solid.
You're a lizard people.
No, you're solid. You're good. Right? Like that's your armor. That's your protection. That's your condom,
Yeah,
you take the vaccine and now you can't
squirt anything out anymore, and
you can't get sick.
Can't feel anything, and
can't squirt anything out anymore. You can't feel anything.
Can't get black eyes, right?
I don't know. Make some damage with a condom.
Ain't gonna
stop a black eye. You never pulled one over your face. You couldn't breathe. And you fell on the wall and got a black eye. A condom. You never pulled a condom over your head. I used to do it all the time. I'd find my dad's condoms and put them over my head. Run into the walls because I couldn't breathe. Get a black eye. That's probably what the Hollywood people are doing.
That's
probably exactly what they're doing.
That's probably what Hollywood. That's probably what Elon got a black eye from.
Putting a condom over his head, for sure.
Yeah, you can't see. It closes your eyes. It's so tight. You know what I mean?
I guess it depends on the condom, right?
Well, they all fit over your head, even if they're kind of big. You gotta try it, dude. You think it won't work, but it works. You'll be like, oh my god, I can't breathe. And then you'll fall into the wall and you'll get a black eye. And you'll be like, fuck.
Dude, I've never gotten a black eye.
You never put a condom over your head?
No, I haven't done that.
Yes.
Well, here's speaking of condoms.
It's like you've never been in a car before, and you're like, I've never been in a car accident.
This famous dude, Kevin Gates, said he practiced semen retention for 6 years. And that retaining his life force helps him manifest what he wants in life.
So this dude didn't jack off for 6 years?
Yeah, that's pretty
straight.
Bullshit.
Or he jacked off like 4 times in 6 years.
Bullshit.
Like 4 times a week.
He practiced the semen retention, bro. It said for 6 years.
For 6 years, he didn't do anything?
No, and his life force manifested things into reality because he was retaining it, his semen.
Wasn't he already famous?
Did you read the article?
Yeah, did you read the article?
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to be shitty about it.
I listened to it.
I'm genuinely asking. Did you read the article?
No. Who is his name? Patrick?
So
Kevin
he was
Gates.
like,
who is Kevin Gates? Is he a famous guy I'm supposed to know?
He's like, I'm being intimate with women and they get upset because I won't finish, but I want to hold in like that life force, right?
Okay. That's
So what he's saying is he's fucking chicks and not finishing. Not only is he not jerking off, first of all,
dumb.
He's also literally like penetrating vaginas, and then he's like, "No, I'm good." That was it. That was perfect.
Fuck.
Chef's kiss,
dude.
Done.
And what's he manifesting? Fucking blue balls, like fucking dumbass. That's how you're fucking like. Cum ducts back up and you get fucking pain in your stomach, dude. You can't do that shit. He's clearly lying, bro.
Lying. He's fucking lying.
Shit, dude. You'd have health problems if you didn't do that shit. Especially if you like potentially like intentionally backed it up. He's like, I flush paper towels down my toilet every day and it never backs up. Ever. I do it all the time. I've been doing it for 6 years. I take a shit, wipe my ass, fucking paper towels. Never backed up once. He's full of shit. You wipe your ass once with paper towels and flush it. Your fucking shit's backing up like instantly. You gotta call a plumber. You ain't fucking getting through that. Paper towels made out of like human skin.
He's lying. I think we're on the same page here.
Fuck this guy.
I don't know the paper towel metaphor.
Is this like Bill Gates' dad or something? Kevin Gates? Like, seriously, is he like a
No, I think he's
basketball
like
player or something? Or somebody
Yeah, he's like a
know?
rapper or a football player or something. I don't know.
Retaining his semen, huh? I thought he was like retaining it in a jar. He's like, yeah, I masturbate every day and squirt it in a jar, and then I'm going to drink it after 6 years.
No, he keeps it in his balls.
God dang. I wonder if he's got like goat balls.
Yeah, he probably got some goat balls going on.
A couple of baseballs hanging down in a fucking Randall's bag.
They just hurt.
They hurt, dude. They're blue. People were like, you need to get that checked out. And he's like, no, I retain my semen.
Well, think if you didn't come for 6 years, then you actually came. How good would that feel?
That's so dumb because it would have felt awesome like that every other time.
Every time.
Yeah. What an idiot. Dude. Fuck this guy. This guy's so full of shit.
I think he's just straight lying, bro.
Is he going to quit pooping next? Like, fuck, dude.
I'm just going to retain.
He's like, I just retain my poop. I like let it almost come out and I suck it all back in and I just don't poop ever. I haven't pooped in 6 years. Been doing it for 6 years. I retain my poop. He's going to quit peeing too. I don't pee anymore. I retain my pee. I don't have to drink water because I just don't pee. Just retain it.
Perfect equilibrium.
Yeah.
Right?
He doesn't do shit.
You intake exactly what you need. Perfect efficiency. Nothing, nothing out.
That's how you manifest with the life force, you know?
What's he manifesting though? That's what I want to know. Like card games or something?
Excellence.
It's like being able to be on our podcast so we can talk about him not jacking off for 6 years.
I wish
You'd
you
be
would
like,
show up.
bullshit.
I know. Cool life, Kevin Gates. We're talking about you. You did a good job not touching your wiener and fucking women and not finishing it.
No, see, I could almost buy into I haven't jerked off in years.
Yeah, I can. That's easier than the.
But then he took it a step further and was like, no, I literally fuck women. And I'm just like, no, I'm done. Like, that's it. And then he's like, oh, they get upset. No, you did not.
They're not upset.
Fuck a woman in her vagina and then be like, no, I'm just not going to come. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
No. That's not the way it works. Right?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I should totally not. I'm going to. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. Right?
Unless you like blowjobs. You're like, all right, now do that instead.
Okay, so she's blowing you. You're like, I'm not going to come now.
Yeah. You're like, do this now. And then you're like, okay, now I am.
And then you're just like, no, there it is. There, I'm good.
It's usually like, how long?
Cut it out. We're done. I'm good.
Yeah, how many hoops can you jump through before you're like, you gotta quit? And it's usually like one. I think that was really hard.
My point is, he's a fucking liar.
Yeah, he's full of shit, dude.
He's a fucking liar.
This dude's jacking off in jars. He's not even getting laid. Like, yeah, he's just fucking totally rewriting a different story. He ain't retaining shit. It's impossible. He'd have a wet dream, or he'd have testicular cancer because he's not using his balls. I don't get these retention guys. I get it, like, yeah, you shouldn't jack off like 5 times a day. I mean, that makes your dick hurt after a while too, so you shouldn't do that shit. But like, you're not jacking off for 6 years, dude. Nobody believes that. And like fucking chicks too. Like, nah, dude. You're telling me you go out every night and get laid and just don't come. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's absolutely absurd.
Yeah, that's Blue Balls fucking city right there, dude. You're going to the Blue Balls police department later on tonight, and fucking your balls are going to fucking Blue Ball jail for a long time until you.
Have you ever been drunk or like in a headspace where you're like, I'm gonna get laid, and then you're like, oh, I can't finish. Like, it sucks.
Yeah,
it's fucking horrible.
I've had whiskey dick before. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And then the next, pretty soon after that, you figure that shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, this guy's lying. He's lying to us.
Especially going to the club. Can't get drunk and retain semen like that.
Dude, we could all be like, we've been retaining our semen since 1942 or something. And
I've never jacked off, bro.
Yeah. We're like, oh, that's pussy shit, dude. 6 years? Never. I don't even touch my wiener when I pee.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't even touch my wiener when I stick it in your mom's asshole.
I retain it.
I retain it. She retains it.
I retain my life force, bro.
What does life force mean?
I don't know. Life force?
I guess your semen's your life force.
So, okay.
I don't know, dude.
Well, you have like a bunch of like little tadpoles swimming around in your balls right now. Are you controlling how they swim?
In my balls?
In your balls. You have life in your balls.
Yeah, that's why they're so hot. Hot balls, dude.
You got like a bazillion little semen running around in your balls.
And they can just
now are they
live
worth
there.
a shit? No
like
one knows.
For 6 years, they can just
for sure.
They can just hang out there.
No, dude, you got to get them out. They don't pay rent, dude. That's why I know that guy's lying. Like, you'll have medical problems. Your dick will fall off. You know what I'm saying? If you let that shit back up like that, dude, it's coming out somehow. Even when you least expect it, you'll get a hug from your grandma. He knows it too. That's why he's full of shit. He probably did get a hug from his grandma and fucking nutted everywhere.
God dang.
What's this guy's name again?
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Who is Kevin Gates? What does he do? Play basketball? A rap or something?
Yeah, I know, man. Who is this guy?
Let me look it up.
Yeah.
I just saw it. I saw the article and I was like, dude, semen retention is fucking totally up our alley.
Yeah, we've been retaining semen forever.
Kevin Gates,
I didn't even know that was a thing I should be doing.
Kevin Gates keeps his
It's
pull-out
good you
game
have
tight. The Baton Rouge rapper who makes it obligatory to give wild statements appeared on the Monday, May 26th episode of the podcast, The Truth After Dark, and told host Paul Pierce and Azar Faradi
Oh, he said it
about
on...
his purpose behind semen retention. Gates, who's dating Brittany Reiner, began talking about around 11 minutes.
He's dating Brittany Grinder.
And he packed a semen. It's going on for maybe 6 years. Gates said, "I don't look at women objectively because I just don't go and masturbate." Something like that. I'm kind of drunk, bro.
Let's make a statue for this guy and put it like in a city center.
It's just one big semen.
He's got huge balls because he doesn't let anything out. He's like one of those guys you see on the internet and you're like, God damn, they can't walk and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? That's what semen retention gets you.
Who told him about semen retention and actually convinced him that retaining your semen makes you like better?
See, this seems like
His
Unabomber
doctor.
shit to me. Like, this is how you get some crazy motherfucker in the woods. It's like, oh, I'm retaining my semen and mailing bombs in the fucking mail. You know,
Yeah.
like, there's no coherent thought after. Like, as soon as you get there, you're like, okay, your shit is wild. Like, everything that you think is fucking wild. You know, it's out there.
It'd be one thing if he was like, I'm not having kids. You know, like I can see that. I haven't had kids in 6 years. Cool. Neither have I.
And even so far as like, I'm not going to jerk off.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, you're probably lying, but okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But then when he's like, oh yeah, I also fuck chicks, but don't ever finish, ever. No, you're lying. You're lying.
So it's safe to say this guy's a liar?
Do you think how good that nut would feel after 6 years?
What if it hurt?
It probably did hurt.
It probably burned because it hasn't been used in so long.
Your semen's just dead. It's just all dead because it's been there for 6 years.
It's all dried out. It's like
Yeah.
a blockage you got to get out.
Yeah. You're all fucked up.
Yeah, you got to go to the ER because your dick's like swollen.
And your girlfriend's like, dude, you never used that thing on me. And now your dick's all fucked up. I'm totally leaving you.
Yeah. And then they have to cut your dick off till you get gangrene.
Yeah, exactly.
This is
I
stupid.
hate everything y'all are talking about. All right.
See, don't do semen retention is what I'm saying.
Yeah, big time. Don't do semen.
Don't listen to this guy.
Hey, look, I lit a candle. It's a cancellation of the cigarette smoke.
That's pretty cool.
It looks like it's working.
I think it works a little bit.
It cancels the smoke.
Does it smell like cigarettes in here?
Canceled cigarettes. You ever smell the canceled cigarette?
I don't think it works on buildings I've been smoked in for like 8 years straight.
No, you don't think it's working?
Do you think it's working?
Yeah. Yeah, it smells nice and fresh in here.
I like the way it smells.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Smoke odor candle.
This stuff is strong, bro. I gotta watch out. Well, we almost made it through both bottles tonight, so maybe the wizard can provide it for the next episode.
We got one more topic. We got one more.
We got one more topic. Let's see. What do we want to talk about?
Don't be a loser.
We can talk about Diddy, Trash Blanket. The fentanyl sheezers are down.
What about 31 tons of gold in Uganda?
Well, the Uganda apparently found 31 tons of gold.
Like where in Uganda? Like in
I
the
wouldn't
ground
tell
somewhere?
anybody if I knew where 31. I wouldn't even tell them I found 31 tons of gold. I'd
How
be
do they
like,
know it's 31 tons? Do they weigh it?
Well, I'm sure they have like satellite imaging.
Do
And,
they even have a scale that big?
dude, how you gonna weigh 31
In
tons?
Uganda?
Wait, if they have satellites, why didn't they just find the 31 tons of gold like way back when they had
I
satellites?
don't know how they found it, but they found 31 tons of gold in Uganda.
It's not even their gold. It's like somebody else's gold.
Well, it's going to be the warlord's gold here in a little bit.
How they can move that? That's a lot, though. They don't even have like.
You just get people to mine it for you, bro. You
Miners?
give them the bam bam. You make them snort
brown.
brown. Yeah, you give them the brown. And you're like, hey, get this.
It's like cocaine mixed with gunpowder.
and you go tell them to hit
And
that
you go-
rock really hard.
And they blow it up, right? And then they get the gold out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the gold.
They don't have gold in Uganda. That's a lie. It's all in Russia and Ukraine. That's all the gold is.
You think?
Why? Yeah. Yeah, I think Uganda's making shit up, dude. They're flexing. They probably have like fool's gold, maybe.
Fool's gold.
There's all this sulfur, iron sulfide.
Well, then we need to do that. Like Texas needs to be like, we have 45 pounds of gold in.
45 tons.
Yeah.
45 tons.
We have more than that. We have like 145
145 pounds. Tons.
Yeah. Dude, that's so much. 31 tons of gold. Because gold tons are heavier than like regular tons.
Oh, yeah. That's science.
Yeah, it is.
31 tons of feathers. 31 tons of gold.
Troy gold. Troy ounces of gold, silver, platinum. That's all.
Yeah, what if they found 31 tons of uranium, bro? That'd be kind of crazy, too.
31 tons of Girls Gone Wild DVDs.
Yeah.
There's 31 tons of Girls Gone Wild. There is.
Yeah. Somewhere. You get to watch every single one. It's just the same one.
But they're all the same.
Yeah. Some of them are scratched.
I can still hear those seal drums, bro.
Dude, me too. Oh my god.
That was cool. When that infomercial came on and you're watching Comedy Central in like 2004
And your semen retentioning.
and you're semen retentioning and the Girls Gone Wild shit comes online.
And you're like, oh, this is cool. I'm just going to watch this for the entertainment value.
And you're like, dude,
And then-
I wish I could get drunk and party with girls taking their shirts off, you know?
And then you just go to bed.
How many
Yeah.
guys develop steel drum fetishes? They don't even like watch porn. They just listen to steel
Fucking
drums and
Pavlovian
fucking get
response.
off. Yeah, dude. They hear steel drums and they're like, oh my god.
Some chick should be lifting up her shirt right about now.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
This is how I know he's a fucking liar, right?
Yeah,
Like,
dude. He doesn't listen to steel drums?
yeah.
ASMR, dude. Or whatever that shit is.
ASMR is the same as
Steel drums.
11 and is the same as mauve and...
Mauve.
What's mauve?
Yeah.
What do you mean, what's mauve?
What's mauve?
It's like a softer version of purple.
Okay. That's a color. Mauve is a color.
That's what I'm saying. Is the same as ASMR.
They don't call that light purple?
Yeah.
Mauve. That's cool. I'm going to use that in a sentence.
It's
All
like
right.
move, but mauve.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
It's like-
Goldenrod.
It's like a move.
Remember
and I
the
made
goldenrod crayon? Is it crayon or crayon?
Crane.
crayon,
Crayon.
Crane.
crown.
Crane.
What's goldenrod?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Mauve.
It's
Oh,
mauve. Yeah, that right. You just told us that.
It's like move and load.
Light purple.
Mauve.
Yeah, golden stick. Is that what you call it?
Blake had to
Goldenrod?
move a lot this weekend.
Yeah.
He had to move the load.
He had to mow his yard too.
Yeah, he had to move.
I got to mauve tomorrow.
You got to
Oh,
move.
you're going to mow tomorrow? You've been moving on over?
But I did mauve Chris today. We had to fucking move all. Yeah, it was bullshit.
Took a lot of motivation to get it going.
It did. It did.
2 breakfast tacos all day. That's what you've been running on.
2 breakfast tacos.
Where'd you
all
get
day.
them from?
Bill Miller.
Ooh, did you get beans on them?
One of them was brisket. One of them was bacon, egg, and cheese.
Okay. No sausage? No jalapenos? You didn't get any cornbread in there?
Oh.
They'll put cornbread in your breakfast taco. You just gotta ask them for good. If you get a bacon, egg, cheese, ranchero bean, and cornbread breakfast taco with brisket, it's really
But can I get liquor and
get
weed?
liquor? No.
And weed
And guns?
and guns all in the same spot?
And take your kid to elementary school right there?
You be telling all your friends, you're like, dude, come meet me at the weed, liquor, and gun store.
You know.
We're going to hang out all day.
And they're like, "Shut up! I'm already here."
I know.
Isn't that like Walmart in New Mexico?
Maybe the parking lot.
Well, I mean, the weed's legal there, and they sell booze in like
Costco, maybe Costco.
doctors' offices and stuff.
Ooh, doctors. Could we? Nah, we don't need doctors, right?
What if we became like alcohol doctors where you prescribe alcohol to people? And you're like, you need to drink this fucking top shelf $100 bottle of whiskey tonight.
It'll help.
Yeah. I'm going to write you a script. Just take it to Specs. Tell them what you want, and they'll get it.
Take it to Specs. Dude, if you get insurance to pay for whiskey, that's like the new meta.
Yeah. You're like, it's good for my gut health. It kills all the bacteria.
They reimburse you for all your Specs purchases. That's what insurance should be doing. You're paying into it.
I don't know if whiskey is good for your gut health. And
you're a
circling all the way back to the
If you're
beginning.
a whiskey doctor.
I want to talk about your fucking egg habit and your shit schedule, right? Like, dude, if you only eat raw eggs, what the fuck does your shit look like?
So, okay. If I only eat eggs and milk for like a day, it's normal. It just has like not like brown color. It's like white.
How do you have solid when you literally don't consume solids?
Because I don't like eat bad stuff. I don't even wipe my butt, dude. It's like clean.
Clean break off.
Yeah, I don't even have to. I quit wiping my butt like months ago. I
Smart.
quit wiping my butt when I quit wearing sunglasses.
Oh, sunglasses are a part of the what's making it softer, right? Like that's part of the patriarchy.
You got to get you got to get UV in your eyes so your poop gets hard, and you don't have to wipe your butt.
That makes
like
sense.
the ancestors. They didn't have to wipe their butt. They didn't have toilet paper
or sunglasses.
They use leaves.
The ones who wore sunglasses use leaves.
When they had the cleaner butts.
Until they use poison ivy.
Well, then you learn what poison ivy is.
After your butthole itches for like a month and a half, and you can't poop and wipe your butt with poison ivy all the time.
Then you're going for the oak leaves, you know?
Just raw eggs and milk. You can.
It doesn't fuck with me. No,
you can pinch it off.
I've got an iron stomach, dude. I don't wash my hands, nothing.
Gators totally.
What about pink eye?
Never got it, dude. Never got it.
You're gonna get some weird shit one day.
I am. I'll probably have parasites, tapeworms, and shit like that.
You probably do.
There's some he's got polio.
We'll do an X-ray of me and I'll have worms all on my body. And I'll be like, cool.
Well, they probably just give you some antibiotics.
Dysentery.
What is that? What is that?
Oregon Trail shit. You know?
Oh, that's where you have like diarrhea till you die, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like a diarrhea attack. I bet your butthole burns so bad by the end of it. You're like dying and it's just like raw and you're like, ugh.
I've shit on my butthole so many times.
Yeah.
All right, guys. The Whiskey and Wizards.
You asked.
It's whiskeyandwizardspodcast.com. Click on our Patreon account and I don't know, maybe donate if you're not a broke bitch, you know? If you are a broke bitch, then don't donate, but maybe you should. New episodes every Monday, new content all the time. We'll see you next week.